Hey there, my name is Jessica, and earlier you spoke with my partner Jeff and requested this free video. So today we're just going to go over a few tips you can start applying right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence and getting more of those new customers coming into your gym. So it's important to note that nearly 70% of your organics, people being able to find you online, is because of your website. So it's really important that your website be properly designed and optimized so you can capture that real local traffic. All right, so we're on your website here and you have a really good looking website. I like that you have your click to call phone numbers for both your locations, making it easy for your customers. So that's really good. You want to make it as easy as possible. So let's look here. Okay, this is good. A form for your 3-day pass right on top. That's awesome. Looks like we have interlinking pages here. Looks like all of these are going to Pearl, Mississippi location. And these ones are also going to the Pearl, Mississippi location. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of actual content on your homepage or your location and service pages. So Google doesn't rank your website based on appearance. It is based on content, and content is going to be key here. You're going to need a lot of content, not just on your homepage, but throughout your website. And this content needs to be focused on your local buyer intent keywords. So choosing one of your location areas, your homepage should be about that area. And then if you have some of the same services, you should have separate service pages, also focusing on those local keywords. So your home page should be like a mini summary of the various different services that you guys offer, focusing on those keywords, and then having an actual separate page for tanning, infrared, hydro massage. All of these have related keywords. And so they really need to have their own page so you can build content around those and focus on the keywords people are actively searching in your locations. So that's going to be really, really important. I noticed that in the menu, everything is kind of directing you to one of the locations. So what we offer, either in Pearl or Brooksville, rates, it's doing the same thing. And I really think that you could alleviate some of that by having just a location page and then having special services from that location page. But each of these actual services need to have their own page. And kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, all those are big items, but you're not being indexed for any keywords. Pretty much the only thing you're being indexed for are branding. And branding is important, especially in your industry, but people aren't always looking up the brand. They may not even know who you are. And so you need to also look at the keywords people are actively searching so that you can get indexed for both locations for each of these programs that you're trying to offer. And that's going to do a lot to help you organically start capturing more customers by going after these keywords. So this is going to be really, really important for you guys. So I did a search for gyms in Pearl, Mississippi, and your top organic competitor is Planet Fitness. So you don't have to compete against their entire website. You're only competing against this one location. And this one location is pretty much garbage. There's not a whole lot of information on here. So this page is going to be easy to beat, but you're going to have more content. I do like that they have these type of options visible as soon as they land on the page. So maybe having your own service pages and having similar types of options could be beneficial to you as well. I'm not sure, but it might be something worth thinking about. Um, and they don't really have a whole lot for content here. So definitely work on your content and keyword strategy. That's going to be key. And then you need to support your website with SEO, because without search engine optimization, you're really not going to be found online. So we take a look here. You only have a score of a 2.3 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, meaning Google doesn't trust your website. And that's 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. And while you do need a lot of these, not all backlinks are good. Not every type of backlink works for every type of business. And so you need to focus on only getting the ones most relevant to your industry and services and making sure they're do follows. That way they will help you to rank. And you're going to attach them to your local keywords so that you can drive traffic to your local locations. Looking here, you only have 9 that are do follows, which means you only have 9 relevant backlinks supporting your website, because Google only gives you credit for 1 backlink per referring domain. That means you have over 300 spammy backlinks. You have been indexed for over 200 keywords, and you are getting over 200 people to your website per month, which isn't too bad, but considering you're targeting 2 locations, this is really, really low. And your website should be like your digital cash machine. So you definitely have a lot of optimizing to do to really capture the traffic in each of your locations. Looking at your keywords, as I mentioned, most of your keywords are branded. And branding when you have a location is good, because then you're going to get local people. But when you're focusing on other keywords like this, these are national keywords, which are going to give you false metrics. When you rank these to the first page like this, very few, if any, will actually be local. And so you're going to get national people landing on your site that you can't help, and they're going to leave. So you need to stay focused on local keywords and not just gym and generic keywords. You want to go after what people are actually looking for. CrossFit, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, different things that you're offering, but with a location attached, like this kickboxing one here in Brandon, Florida. But this is on page 3. So you really want to focus on the keywords that are going to bring you your local customers. Looking at your competitor, their page has a rating of a 20, mostly because of the weight of their website. But they do have 72 backlinks, 18 referring domains. Of them, only 7 are do follows. So you would only have to beat their 7 referring domains in quantity and quality. They have been indexed for 35 keywords for this one page, and this one page is bringing over 129 people to their website. So these guys are going to be relatively easy for you to beat. And then the last part of this is your Google My Business profile. I looked in both locations, and both locations are in the top 3, which is really good. You do want to make sure you're in the top 3 for all of your keywords in both locations, because 30% of people will search here and won't go anywhere else. And so if your gym is not located in this top 3, you're going to send your new clients to your competition. So in order to get in the top 3, if you're not already, there are several factors, but the most important are going to be your citations, and that's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. And you're going to need a lot more of those than your competitors. But now when you follow each of these tips we have provided you today, your website has amazing opportunity to be number 1 in each of your locations and for each of the various services that you have to offer. I really hope you found this video to be helpful. And if you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to Jeff, and we'd love to chat. Thanks so much for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.